And we're live, everybody.
Hey, what, what's up, y'all?
Welcome in to Second City Saviors?
Question mark?
Question
Hey,
mark?
everybody. It's good to have you back with us. Thank you for catching back up on our penultimate episode. I am your GM, Noir. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram as the Noir Enigma. And you can find me on TikTok by dropping the. We have quite the story to tell. Last episode we left in a little bit of a pickle, and we're gonna pick right back up on that. But first, let's meet the real stars of the show. We're gonna start to my right with Tate. Go ahead, Tate. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, what you up to, and who you're playing.
Hi, I'm Anita. But tonight, or Panita, or Critical Misses, there's a couple different names that I'm known as around the internet. But tonight, I am Tay Getty, aka Starcross, who plays with the Doomed playbook. And I'll pass it along to the right again, to D.
Oh, hi. My name is Dee, and tonight I'll be playing Tucker Green, aka the artist formerly known as Wake.
Uh, Hi, I'm AJ. Sorry, I'm eating spicy stuff. I'm AJ, and I will be playing Echo, also known as Everett Lozado, out of the Protege playbook, and passing it over to
Don't act like that pizza got any spice to it.
I put buffalo sauce on it, okay?
Hello, lovely people. My name is Rowan. My pronouns are they, them, and tonight I am playing Cassie Kalina, the Scion, whose pronouns are she, her. And you can find me on the internet as at RedWhiteRP.
All right. And that is our cast of characters today. Now, just for a quick summary of where our heroes found themselves last, after returning from another world, our characters found themselves in Gunther McHammer's office, only to find that Wake had a bit of a change. After meeting with a couple of the werewolves of Chicago, Wake learned of their true nature, learned to build a bond between himself and the wolf inside, and learned the wolf's name, which unlocked a few new abilities and entered Sovereign, the wolf's name, into not the pack of Chicago, but the wolves are now fully aware of Sovereign. Later that day, the wolves began to execute a plan that they gave Wake a little bit of heads up about, where they were robbing the bank on Halstead. And the saviors came in, as they are wont to do, to stop the crime. During this exchange between the wolves and the saviors and the bank tellers, there was a bit of a power surge in Hecate, who was going to do just a simple dispel of Nega Hecate's abilities, but without understanding the full power that Hecate now holds, ended up disrupting the magic throughout the greater Chicagoland area, not only nullifying magic and all of its effects, but rendering the guys, rendering the mass powerless, meaning that the mortals of Chicago are now aware, or they're seeing the supernatural in the city. They're seeing the others, and we're still figuring out what's going on with this robbery. So that's where we're gonna pick up. We're gonna pick up with Nega Hecate going no as the spell takes effect. Any magic user other than Hecate, you feel the unfortunate familiar feeling of all of your magic being suppressed. So, we're going to pick it up with the first. We're going to pick it up with a magic user in our saviors. We're going to pick it up with you, Tay. If you were in wolf form, you find yourself being pushed out of it. What do you do?
Oh no. Oh no. And everything about this situation is wrong from what I remember last episode.
Yes. Before, when magic was nullified, it was done in a very surgical fashion where tiny pockets of magic could exist, but this is suppressing everything with no prejudice.
And just checking, would I be able to... There was a reason we thought that why the wolves decided to choose this bank specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Am I...
Yeah, weren't
The
these
tellers weren't human.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're not
the
human.
The tellers
The
are
tellers
free.
aren't human. You're noticing that they're fey.
We're also suspecting that the blood pact is somewhere held here because of that. I can't remember Noir.
It's
correct
called
me
the
if I'm
Scarlet
wrong.
Sacrament.
The Scarlet
That's what
Sacrament.
it's called. I kept wanting to call it the blood pact, and I was like, I know that's not it.
Close.
But the Scarlet Sacrament, I don't remember if the saviors know about that,
No,
but
I
I
don't
know
think
that
they
us
do.
as players, I don't think our characters do, but I know that the four of us were assuming that that's what was here.
Okay.
Tucker knows about it. Tucker was
Oh.
told by
Okay.
by the Alpha of Chicago about the history of the Scarlet Sacrament and how the wolves did
Got
not
the wrong-
sign willingly.
Yeah.
Their true alphas were killed, and the others picked new alphas for them, which were purposely weaker, dumber, just poor leaders to
Right.
keep the wolves nullified for the future.
For sure. If Tucker sees Tay get drop out of
Dear form.
deer form, then I think he would probably leave because if I remember correctly, Sovereign had pinned down Nega Wake and left like a bone cage over top of him.
Nega Wake was knocked unconscious and reverted back to their human form, where you realize that Nega Wake was that of a
Right.
child.
Right. It's the boy from the laboratory. That's why I have the boy from the laboratory in all caps in my notes. Right.
Gotcha.
Yes, that is the
I'll
reason
do
why
it.
that's there.
So I think Tay's first order of business is trying to assess the situation and figure out exactly what's going on here. Like, what are the wolves here for? What are they doing? And maybe even going up to... I don't have any magic powers at this point, so I'm kind of out of this fight. But I think what I would like to do is... I'd like to pierce the mask on one of the bank tellers.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll Monday.
You'd think I'd be prepared for this and I'd have my dice ready, but you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. Mundane. Do I have anything? Oof. Tay also has the angry condition right now, so there's a -2 on this. That's a nope, that's a failure, but hey, look, I got another advancement. Because I just filled my
Okay.
potential track again.
Nice. All right, so you're trying to see through, and you're seeing the guys that the Fae put up fade away, and their faces become a lot sharper. Their ears are pointed, their teeth are sharp, and their eyes are black with just little glimmers of reds and purples and blues. You see prismatic wings lay flat against their backs, and claws begin to protrude where their fingers once were.
That's definitely not how I pictured this fairy tale.
This is not a regular bank, clearly. Tay's gonna start trying to find a place to hide in all this chaos afterwards.
Oh.
Okay.
This is the second time she's been depowered in this fucking bank.
All right. So who would you like to pass it off to?
I'll pass it off to Everett.
Am I still
Everett.
getting shot?
You're getting shot at.
Good question.
Yeah. I can't think with, getting shot at.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to pull from Madam Siren.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to stop being shot at.
Okay. So what powers are you pulling from Madam Siren?
I am going to
She's got telekinesis.
yeah.
She's got super strength. She's got augmented speed
Yeah.
and rapid healing.
The best way to go about this would be to take their guns, but also there's Fae bullshit going on. So I'm just going to hover all their guns above their head. Like just right out of reach of them.
Okay, so please go ahead and roll me a unleash your powers. What did you roll?
Roll the 6.
You rolled a 6?
Yeah. It's like so close.
Someone
It's
can
so far.
Someone can use one of our team points to help, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could. We do. How many team points do we have that we haven't
Guys.
used?
You guys
All
have
right.
quite a bit. Let's just say 10. I'll give you all 10.
Oh shit! All right.
All right. Okay. So
Anyone can spend a team to give someone +1 to their roll.
Yeah.
cool. So I'll.
Can can Sovereign assist by like yelling over at them like, "That's mine."
Faye, thank you for putting that Bane into chat.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
what we needed. Appreciate that.
That's exactly what we needed.
That's exactly what
That's
we needed
exactly
right now
what I
at this
needed.
exact moment.
That's gonna move this ahead quicker. All right, so yeah, you go ahead and
So that's a 7, I guess.
yes. So the wolves are starting to resist as you're trying to telekinesis them. And Sovereign speaks, and you notice that as Sovereign makes almost like a command, the wolves instinctually all look and listen and drop their guard for a second, as if like the alpha has spoken, and whoop, the guns are now up in the air. It's at this moment that you realize that the effect that is suppressing the magic within the people here is now starting to suppress the magic in the bank itself. And you hear and there is a tear in the hard marble floor of the bank, and you see the doors of the bank now close. And one of the bankers goes, "Oh, you're in for it now. If we were fucked before, we're all fucked now."
Okay, so who's in the bank right now?
The wolves, Madam Siren, all of you,
Mega Saviors.
Nega Saviors are the Nega Saviors are in there, and Hecate is also. You are also in there. I don't know. You're hovering above, but you're still in there.
Okay. No, I wasn't sure if Tay was still outside or not.
Oh, Tay's
Tay's
inside the bank,
Okay,
but
cool.
trying to find a place to hide.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, at least all of us are, together. At least.
So there is a crack that is splitting the floor. The doors are closing. I am going to need everyone to roll me a directly engage a threat.
Well,
Okay.
So go ahead and roll plus danger.
Per my advancements, I rearranged my labels as I saw fit, and I added +1 to a label. So my labels look a little bit different right now.
Okay.
So I got a little bit more danger.
Ooh, you know what's fun? -4s.
And Kelsey, who's the boon for?
It's for Everett.
Gotcha.
I was getting shot at. And then I said no.
Boy.
And then my dice were like, you got a -4. So that's a 4.
That's an 8 from me.
9.
14.
Fuck.
Hey. So everybody give me your scores one more time. Oh, actually, just raise your hand if you rolled a 10 or above. All right. So with your 10, you get to pick 2. Resist or avoid your blows. Take something from an enemy. Create an opportunity for your allies. Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I would like to frighten the bank tellers.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to take something from Crimson.
Okay. So now that I know that, we're gonna move on to Rowan. What did you get?
9.
9. Awesome. So you get to choose one: resist or take or avoid blows. Take something from the opposition. Create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Could I use create an opportunity? Can I use create an opportunity for your allies to like run over and shield Everett?
Yeah. Oh, Everett's no longer being shot at. Everett telekinesis all the guns up.
Right. Okay. This is
but
just this is a little. I'm getting a little metagamey and knowing that AJ rolled a 4.
Oh, gotcha. In that case, then absolutely. So
Cool.
you fly over to Everett and you put them in a protective barrier.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say with yourself because
Yeah.
you got a positive.
I just
roll.
pull out the big black wings and just around.
All right. AJ, what did you get?
A 4.
Okay. Oh, you're fucked. No, I'm just kidding. And Tay, what did you get?
I got an 8.
All right. So what would you like to pick?
Resist or avoid the blows.
Okay. So in the moment where the doors close and there is a crack in the floor, you feel the foundation of the bank begin to wobble. And in an instant, the bank is lifted instantly into the air and flipped upside down. You see as bank tellers begin to fall, but then their wings start to catch them. You see the wolves begin to fall, but they transform in midair and land in their wolf form. Everett is just falling helplessly, but Cassie comes down and puts you in a bubble. And so you both do hit the wall, but the barrier does protect you. Tay, just the memory of knowing how to move quickly takes over, and you're dodging as furniture, money, tills, and people, frankly, are just coming flying at you. And in this moment, Sovereign hops on Crimson in his black armor, just whipping him around, basically riding him as this is all happening. you are getting beamed and banged up a little bit, but you've got your target. And what did you say who did you say you want to take something from? Him?
Crimson, yeah.
Crimson. And what's the other thing? I'm so sorry.
I wanted to intimidate my enemies.
Right. Okay. So yeah, in the midst of everything going haywire and basically both sides stopping to survive, the wolves and the Fae still see Sovereign manipulating their way around all of this chaos and still going on the attack. Claws into Crimson's armor, and jaws just on top of the helmet, and you rip the helmet off. You flip and you land, and it's a very strange moment for you, because you're looking at Tucker in the armor.
What? Wait, what?
What?
So does the building land?
No, you're just falling.
We're just falling.
Yes, it's a constant scene of chaos as there feels to be no gravity. Everything continues to fall. Tay is constantly manipulating their way around, and you guys look like you're in a bouncy ball. Just being all over the place.
Is it kind of like the fight scene from Inception with the rotating hallway?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Did not expect to be put in a pinball machine today.
Sorry.
You do see one of the bank tellers who's now kind of fluttering to endure this, laughing at the alpha wolf, going, "You wanted what was in the vault? Now we're in the vault."
Cool.
So,
Magic vault. Love it.
Hearing that,
go ahead.
Sorry, hearing that, Tay would like to look around to see what's in. Like, have we stopped or are we still moving?
Still moving. In fact, you can see outside has changed, and you don't see the landscape of Chicago. Outside, it just looks gray and ashy and constantly spinning.
This ain't Chicago anymore.
Can I feel my magic at this point, or is this still a no?
Go ahead and roll me and unleash your powers.
Okay, that's plus freak. That is a 9.
They're back.
All right, that helps me. That helps me a great deal. Okay. Now what is Tay feeling right now? Insecure and angry. I would like to, as a way to clear insecure, I'd like to take foolhardy action without consulting my team. And I would like to sprint towards the bank vault.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of try and investigate and see what's inside.
Go ahead and roll me and assess the situation. So go ahead and roll with superior.
Okay. Assess the situation plus superior is going to be a flat 8.
So you get to ask me one question. What here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is in the greatest danger? Who here is most vulnerable to me? How can we best end this quickly?
How could we best end this quickly?
The only person that seems to know what the hell's going on right now is the alpha and the bank teller.
Okay. Then I would like to
Well, you've
that's
done
it. That's
you've done
it.
quite a bit,
Okay.
so go ahead and pass it to somebody.
Yes, I'll pass it off to Cassie.
All right. So Cassie, what would you like to do?
Look over at Everett and be like, "Are you gonna be okay if I let this go?"
As long as I can pull for you so I can fly.
Yep, go for it.
All right, cool.
Drop the magic pinball bubble.
Mhm.
Can I navigate in here using my flight?
I will give you a +1. Oh, somebody already has a +1 that they're holding. I don't remember who it was, but I know somebody is holding a +1.
Oh,
What?
If nobody can remember who it is, I'll add it to the team pile that you can all use. But I'll give you a +1 on a let's say directly engage a threat.
Okay.
Because you were in the bubble and you know things are a mess, so you know as soon as you let this go, you gotta fly like a bat out of hell.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be 12.
Okay, so you get to pick 2: resist and avoid their blows, take something from an enemy, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Let's go ahead and impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, and create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay.
I would like to go ahead and just sort of zoom over to the bank teller as fast as I can, grab them by the arms, and just say, "How do I put this back?"
Well, honestly, I've never seen magic just drained from a bank like this before. So I've got a few ideas, but nothing's free at a bank.
Can I try to roll to provoke someone? Yeah, I tighten my grip, and the eyes just fade over black, and I just say put like a echo sort of on my voice, say, "Tell me now."
Let's see. Go ahead and roll.
Woo, this is plus superior. Ooh, I'm good at that one. 5, 10, 12.
Okay, so with that, you see that at first there's a look of fear, and then there's a look of recognition, and then the bank teller goes, "Oh, so you're what's done it then? No wonder that you brought us here." And he starts to look around, and it's at that exact moment that the bank comes crashing down. One more time from everybody. I need a directly engage a threat.
You really just want me to mark my potential up, don't you?
I'm just trying to get you that level up, baby. It's all good.
I'm trying to help you, baby.
Also, by the way, Tucker is holding that helmet and just mad dogging. Like, is not paying attention to anything else. Feet planted on whatever they're on, claws in the wall, and it's just.
Oh yeah, I immediately recognize that it's on between you two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
so
an
how'd
8.
everybody do? An 8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm just gonna say if you pass this, you don't take any damage. We're not gonna do the questions one. This is just to see once this place comes crashing down, how do you all deal? 10. Okay, so you're safe.
Danger's my thing.
This is not
5. Okay.
See, here's the thing: is dangerous also my thing, but I rolled 2 1s.
God.
It do be like that. Oh,
Ew.
And Echo, what did you say you rolled?
It would be a 6 if I took a team +1, so I'm just it's the 5.
Okay.
It's a 5.
All right, so you both, once this happens, you're still grabbing, Cassie, you're still grabbing the bank teller. And the bank teller goes, "Oh, so you're what's done it, huh? No wonder you brought us here." Boom! He goes flying back. You go flying back. I am going to give you, I am going to give you and Echo a condition, because this is rough.
Reasonable.
So I am going to give.
I already have 3 conditions.
I am so. How have you not been removing these? I'm so sorry.
I haven't gotten a chance to. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What even are you right now?
I am afraid, guilty, and insecure.
Damn, you hopeless now too. Savage.
That's why I have a -4 to directly engaging a threat.
Oh,
Yikes, Aroni, the San Francisco tree. Cassie, you are insecure right now.
correct.
Um,
I already am.
Yes, absolutely.
Pick a different one. I already got
I
that
like
one.
that normally,
Got
so
it.
let's go on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you guilty upon hearing.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's your fault that this is happening.
No,
Or at
I
least that's-
figured. Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna argue that.
So, now everything is quieted down, and there is no structure any longer. There's just rubble. In a very Wild West kind of feel, when everything went crashing down, a energy shield hovered over Wake, and the rubble just landed over him. And Sovereign, when everything came down, just kind of took it and is just standing there, still glaring. So, Sovereign, you see Tucker hovering above you in this slightly damaged suit from your attack. And he looks down at you. So you're gonna let the monster take control then?
Tucker doesn't say anything, just staring at him.
Is there even any you left in there?
Staring.
The jets on his boots quiet a little as he lands. And now he's standing in front of you. So what are we doing here?
Tucker will drop the sovereign form and take off the gloves he wears and throw them at Tucker and say, "Put your fucking hands up, coward." And will just is just ready to scrap.
And you see
That was the gentlemanly way to do it.
Ow. Tucker go. All right. So there is some man still left in there. And he presses a button and he just comes stepping out of the suit. And you see him in a very nice 3-piece suit. And he takes off the jacket and he takes off the vest. All right. So this is going to be.
I want you to know that after I dust your shit, I'm taking the suit. Ready. Tucker is.
And you just hear him go. What makes you think you know how to throw hands when you're so busy playing with your paws?
box.
So I'm going to need you to roll me 5 directly in. You know what? 5 directly engage a threat, and 5 take a powerful blow. Whichever you get more of determines how this fight goes.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm another pair of die then, so I can.
Kelsey, I'm surprised you're not saying, but what if? What if not fight, but?
What if horny instead?
Tucker is so the opposite of a narcissist to that level that it's astounding.
I mean,
okay, so
there is a
Tay, how you feeling? How you feeling, Tay?
That's doing some.
Tay's got out her Wattpad account.
I got my AO3 account ready.
I was just about to be like, you know, this gonna end up on AO3. How we looking?
So the first, I'm rolling them in pairs using 2 separate sets of dice.
Nice.
The first one is a win on directly engage.
Okay.
The second one is a drastic win on powerful blow.
Whew.
Yeah, it was an 11 to a 3. So yeah. The second one was a deep win for the powerful blow. That's another win for danger. Oh, that's another win for danger.
What's up, Danger?
Like,
Don't
what's
be a
up,
stranger.
danger? And the last one is take a powerful blow. So that's 2 take a powerful blow and 3 for danger.
Okay. So what that means is it was a really good and close and vicious fight. But Sovereign ekes out the victory.
You know how long Tucker's been waiting to punch himself in the face?
I know.
This could have been on my fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So it's a contest of hands. It's like this is some World Star shit. But at the end of it, you just see Nega, well, I don't even have to say it. You see Wake in the hands of Sovereign, just kind of limping and tired. And before his lights go out, Sovereign, what do you say?
Thanks for proving me right.
And with that, a trail of spit and blood comes flying out of his mouth. He drops to his knees and he crumbles. And the suit is just there, standing open, waiting for somebody to step inside. So we're going to pan the camera. Tay, what have you been doing? You somehow eked out a small hidey hole when everything came crumbling, and now you're out of it, and you just see the tail end of Wake versus Sovereign.
And I see that they're both Tucker.
Yes.
Just when I thought things couldn't get weirder. I keep surprising myself. I am going to run towards the bank teller.
Mm-hmm.
And say... Actually, no. I saw Cassie was dealing with the bank teller. I'm going to deal with the alpha, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And say, what are you looking for here?
You see him get up slowly, and he's struggling. But keep in mind, he's now in wolf form.
I'm going to stare him down.
The Scarlet Sacrament. What was signed was flawed. Our names plagiarized. Our kin poisoned.
Where do you think it is?
In the vault.
is gonna run towards the vault.
You walk to the vault, and the vault is open, and it just leads you outside.
Into this weird blasted wasteland.
Mm-hmm. You see a field of gray and white. The air tastes like salt, and there is the smell of brimstone and death in the air.
Oh, we're definitely not in Chicago.
And then you start to hear it. The beating of wings.
I'm going to transform into my stag form.
And you see silhouettes of winged figures making their way. And their silhouette seems to brighten the dark gray clouds that they're piercing through. And then you hear an even louder beat of wings. And then you look to where that sound is coming from, and you see a flash in the clouds of burning red fire. And the biggest wings you have ever seen, and the silhouette of a long, slender figure. A lizard
God
shape
damn it.
approaching as well.
This is fucking Reagan?
What the fuck?
Noir, in this moment, I love you.
Okay,
know?
I love you too. I love you both.
I just feel like that needs to be said publicly. You know?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what?
I'm just gonna finish this real quick.
And then there is a sound that comes. The fleet of wings beating and the golden light came from the north. From the east came the dragon's wings. There is more from the south.
Have to be.
And you see a crackling of black lightning and a very familiar looking silhouette of an extremely large humanoid figure walking towards you.
What?
Not this goddamn motherfucker
Holding a
again.
spear?
No,
No, the Cthulhu monster.
Mother.
From the academy.
Ah!
Hey, what's in the west?
I'm
Just
going
curious.
Is there anything in the west?
Most of the
Oh,
crap,
maybe he
for
forgot
most
about the
part.
West.
no, there is. In the west, you see 6 figures walking towards you.
Light to the north.
Is that all we're getting?
That's it.
Fiery death
Cool.
to the east.
It's just NWA,
6
y'all.
figures.
Don't worry about it.
6 figures to the west, and south is the Cthulhu monster. 6 figures.
And you hear the bank teller starting to laugh. Well, here we are in the vault. All sorts of goodies, eh?
God damn it! I understand now. Bastard, fucking asshole. Shit. I just got what's happening. I understand now. Shit.
Tay is going to take all this information in and is going to run towards the light.
Running towards the... Okay.
The light in the north.
Hey.
And is going to make her deer form as bright as possible. Like a beacon.
And as
That's
soon
not your
as you-
playbook.
No.
And as soon as you do, you see one of the figures in the flock make a beeline towards you, descending very quickly, while the rest are continuing to fly towards the bank. Who would you like to pass it off to?
Let's pass it off to Tucker this time.
Well, we went from Tucker to you.
Oh yeah, Tucker to me.
let's
So let's go.
somebody.
Let's go back to Everett. Let's go back to Echo. See what he's doing in his pile.
So I punch out of a pile of rubble. And I'm just like, is everyone okay? Tucker
At
beat
that
himself
point,
up.
you see the end of the Tucker fight, and you see the deer heading towards something.
Cassie? Miss Siren?
You see Miss Siren get up and shake the dust off of herself. Echo, are you okay?
I don't know. I was ping-ponged. I was crushed. What? I guess I look out what she's looking at.
You see her look around, and there's a moment of recognition.
What?
How did we end up here?
End up where?
Purgatory.
Wait, purgatory, that's not Catholic bullshit? That's actually real?
The Catholics had an idea of what it was, but they didn't really know. Purgatory is the war zone. It's the place where none of the rules apply.
I thought purgatory was supposed to be nothing.
It is nothing. Owned by no one, controlled by no one, constantly in conflict.
Oh God. I'm going to. What the heck?
You see her beginning to power up.
So can I see outside? Like what's like?
Yeah,
what's going...
there are no more walls. It's
Oh,
just
there's
rubble.
no. So I look around and see the dragon, the angels, the six figures, the eldritch monster, and to clear afraid, I am going to fall on my ass and shake because I can. There's no escape, and Echo is in way over his head, and he does not see anything that he can do. So he's gonna fall on his ass and just stare blankly.
We brought them the wolves. Assuming the six figures are obviously Tucker's not saying this. This is D talking. Assuming the six figures are vampires, the angels, the eldritch, and the dragon could represent the fae. The only thing that wasn't here is the fucking wolves, and we just brought every werewolf in Chicago here.
Sorry.
Fuck, dude. That's not good, fam. That's really bad. Can I well, no, I guess Everett's having a mental breakdown. That's fair.
Having a mental breakdown.
No,
Yeah, you're allowed one. You're allowed.
You're valid. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Fam. Shit.
Tucker,
What's up?
you realize your plight. You realize that the wolves are in danger. It's calling out to you in your blood. You can feel the betrayal that they endured before the Great Fire. You can feel the oppression that they've suffered for years. And while you may feel hopeless, overwhelmed, and you look at your friends and you see that they're recognizing their situation, and you look at the determined grit on your fellow wolves' faces as they begin to put the situation together. Sovereign isn't afraid. He isn't determined. He is righteously angry.
Tucker will quickly make his way over to Echo, and will say, Echo, Echo, Everett.
Yeah. What? What?
Hey, stay with me. All right? It's a lot, but stay with me, and I will put the helmet in one of his hands, and I will point to the suit and say, you're the only one who can pilot that. And I will look at Madame Siren and say, as many shields as you can possibly muster. I don't know that your magic will do too much else to them. And then Tucker will turn and put on the suit jacket that his other self was wearing, which is the suit he was talking about. And we'll go, where's my fucking deer? And we'll just turn into Sovereign and begin running after where he saw Tay head off.
It's a
towards.
very strange thing. When you were wake and you would become wake, there was no need to concern yourself with the will of another creature. This is different. It's so easy to forget that you're not your body and that you're not the voice in your head. You're both. Be the monster and save them anyway, smash down the walls and speak softly. Because when you embrace it, you can do anything. But of course, putting on a display like this can rile up those around you, and they might only see the monster inside of you. When you make the choice to become sovereign, there is something different. Something about this land and this situation. It's different. Tucker, we have come to your moment of truth.
Boy. Oh boy. Okay.
A legion advances on you now, and Sovereign wants to take his place as the proper alpha of the Wolves of Chicago. But that would be a responsibility that you would have to live with as well. You would have to adopt a new pack. You could still be a savior, but you would be more than just that. If you grant him this, you may find yourself with an access to abilities beyond what you ever thought possible. If you don't, and you choose to remain who you are, not a wolf, but a man that has a wolf, or a person that has a wolf inside, then this goes differently. But the choice is up to you, and it has to be made now.
Tucker will, in his mind, come to the large form of Sovereign and look at him, say, I was never wake. You were never wake. And I was never a werewolf. You are the wolf. For your pack and for mine. One last time.
Together.
And I will clasp the fist and
And all of the wolves howl at the same time. There is a rush as the enemies all come around you, and they're all lined up against the rubble, and they see the wolves unified. And there's a moment that passes between you and the previous alpha, and he bows his head and joins the howl. You see figures with fangs and claws preparing. You see the eldritch monstrosity stop, and you see the angels, the dragon, and the demons all bear witness. And then you hear, it was about time that all of you fixed the sacrament anyway. And there's one person clapping, smiling, and laughing.
God damn it, if it's fucking Damien, I fucking swear. I fucking swear if it's Damien.
And you see Damien.
God fucking damn it!
Who else would it be?
I-
It could have been Solomon, but
It took quite a bit of work to make this happen. But here we are. Home to the second and final sacrament. No longer will we hide in the shadows. No longer will magic be a myth to the mortals. They know now. And while I have been searching for the correct prodigy, she's finally come. And you see Nega Hecate go, Father, what are you? And he flicks his wrist and he's gone. The problem with the Scarlet Sacrament is that it was written with equals in mind. All of us capable of the same measure of violence and destruction. And that simply will not do. Mutually assured destruction is only a deterrent so far as someone is willing to concern themselves with safety, as the wolves have shown today. No, we need something beyond a monstrosity, something beyond an other. And I have done it. My masterpiece is complete, and I bring you our savior. And he gestures at Cassie.
Who is currently under a pile of rubble, so not very inspiring.
And the creatures see that, and they're like, Cassie, what would you like to say, or what would you like to do to get out of this rubble and upon hearing these words?
Cassie sort of like comes to hearing all that. All the rocks just sort of like float up for a second and scatter off to the side. She stands up and looks around and says, "What the fuck is happening?" No, of course it's fucking you. It's always you. Right?
I simply came to give you what you've always wanted, Cassie.
How would you know what I've always wanted? You don't know me.
I have known so many different versions of you. It's quite honestly tiring at this point.
I'm not even yours. Right? This is
Must say,
what did you do? What did you do to her? What did you do to yours? Is she dead?
does it matter in this moment? Greatness is yours to claim if you would take it. You would be saving a lot of lives. Or will you allow your hatred for me to perpetuate an endless war in Chicago? The world, even. We have a chance now to set an example for the rest of the world for all time. You see, this is not a human that stands in front of you. This is someone beyond, someone more. Do you even know? And he looks at you again, Cassie.
Fuck are you on today?
Do you not feel it in your blood? The power.
I felt stronger since we came back from that other world. I assume that was just, I don't know, leftover magic or something.
A god sacrificed themselves for you, Cassie. That rewrites who you are across all timelines.
The fuck are you talking about?
A creature born of divine sacrifice. Someone so loved a god themselves would lay themselves on the line. And their own existence for you.
The bullshit.
Is it?
It's all you do.
I've done many things to you in different incarnations of you, Cassie, but I've never been so base as to lie. Frankly, it's a waste of time and my words, both which are of extreme value.
No. I don't want this.
I assure you that you do.
Oh, fuck you. Nothing in my life has ever been my choice.
That is the cost of greatness.
What would you have me do, huh?
I would have you seal the Scarlet Sacrament, forcing peace between all creatures, others, mortals, mundane, divine, and infernal.
Peace through tyranny?
With this final act, you will awaken what you really are. You would even be able to get your friend back. And he says that, and there is a certain amount of glee that is just upsetting as he conjures up a scrying spell, and you see Amethyst lost in time, petering in and out of moments.
See, that was a mistake.
Was it?
Yeah, that was a mistake because here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to make a choice right now. I'm going to choose to ignore your ass. I am going to go kill an angel and bring us back home, and then I'm going to get my friend back, and then I'm going to erase this whole fucking timeline. Cool?
Very well. And you see he starts to look at the surrounding creatures. How terribly embarrassing to confess. But it would appear that I was mistaken. So, to make recompense for wasting your time, I offer all of you who have been trapped here for so very long what you've all been waiting for, begging for, wishing for. A chance to return to the realm of mortals. Let the next age of magic and monsters and mayhem begin. And you see he begins to conjure a spell, and you know what this spell is. It is a gateway spell.
Yeah, I will go ahead and
Cast counterspell at 5th level.
This ain't 5th edition, baby.
Damn it.
I'll look over at him and say, No, you know what you just told me? Is that I'm stronger than you. And I'll...
Let's fucking go! What
and,
labels do you have on you right now?
Guilty and insecure.
Insecure is gone.
Cool.
In fact, what labels do you have on you, Echo?
Guilty, hopeless, and insecure.
Hopeless is gone.
Oh, sweet.
Sovereign, what labels do you have on you?
Oh, I'm angry, baby.
I'm gonna leave that there.
Yeah, maybe
I'm gonna
not
leave that alone.
That tracks.
Tay, what do you got on you?
Angry and insecure.
Insecure is gone. You're seeing Cassie completely own her own power. And as soon as she says, or I'm sorry, as soon as they say, I'm stronger than you, you can feel a surge of power. And Cassie, you feel this too, where you're beginning to go deeper in the well. And it's not, what would you say is the emotion that's driving this?
Protection, honestly. I know that's not specifically an emotion, but Cassie,
no, the desire to protect, that is enough. And as you tap into this, you can see all sides kind of stopping and looking at you. And then you see the angels line up beside you. What would you like to do? I'll give you another action.
Could I, since a couple advancements ago, I decided to unlock my moment of truth.
Mm-hmm. Yes, let's go for it. You know what? This is absolutely a moment of truth. Let's go for it.
All right. It reads, people have always tried to define you by your lineage, as if from the moment you were born, you were meant to be some villain to be defeated. But they're right, aren't they? That darkness is in you. So right here, right now, you're not fighting it, you're embracing it. Both hero and villain, and greater besides. You're overcoming impossible odds in ways no hero would approve of, and no villain could comprehend. Of course, after seeing what you can really do when you embrace the whole of yourself, the rest of the world isn't going to forget who you really are.
Okay, so that changes things a bit.
I feel like that sort of fits right now.
Mm-hmm. So the angels line up beside you, and just feeling this energy, there is a jutting on your back, and one wing pops out, 2 wings pop out, and then you begin to slowly but surely take the form of your dark avenging angel that you were once in another timeline.
not all of this comes from you, if what you told me is true.
You just see Damien look at you. I'd be proud if you weren't so foolish. Do you think this is enough? If he's still working on the spell?
I would like to walk over and grab like onto his spell and just tear it out of his hands.
All right, I'm going to have you roll me a directly engage a threat.
Cool. That's my best one. That is a 12.
Okay, so as you get closer to him, there is black lightning that it just erupts. It looks very similar to when Heimdall calls the Rainbow Bridge down in the Thor movies, except this is made out of complete darkness, and it hammers you down, and you can feel the increase of gravity. It's heavy, but you just keep walking through it, and he looks at you, a bit afraid. So what are the two things that you would like to do? You can resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I would like to take something from them.
Okay.
And impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, in the hopes that I can just sort of keep people distracted for the minute.
Okay. So, what you're taking is you're breaking the spell.
Yes.
And it's going to take a while because he is fighting it off, but you do have him and he's incapable of stopping this. Now, keep in mind, he promised all of these creatures access to the mortal realm. So this is where the fight starts. The demons, the dragons, and the eldritch monstrosities are all making a beeline to Damien and Cassie's fight. The angels are engaging on behalf of Cassie. Echo, what are you going to do?
So the helmet is placed in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I look over and see all that Cassie is going through. And I remember back to when like we were first forming the Saviors, and Madame Siren was kind of like, keep an eye on Cassie. There, just keep an eye on her. And Eka, just to kind of flesh out that feeling of hopelessness going away, Echo's kind of first thought after he looks at the helmet, he looks over to Cassie. He's just like, yeah, I had nothing to worry about with Cassie at all. Cassie's a savior. And now I gotta do my fucking job. So I put on the helmet.
Okay.
I look at the dragon. I'm gonna pull from the dragon, or attempt to.
Now keep in mind that this is a suit made by Echo for Wake. But as soon as you put it on, you do hear, "Hello. Please please identify owner."
Everett Lozado.
"Echo, welcome. I noticed that you're attempting to use your ability to absorb the powers next to you. Would you like to amplify?
Yes.
Would you like to ignore safety restrictions?
Yes.
Power absorption amplify by 250%.
Wait, hold on.
This is the activate instant kill moment from the Spider-Man movie.
And you see, you put the helmet on, and the suit that was just standing open lifts, thruster jets go to you, lock onto your shoulders, and it's a full Iron Man suit up moment. And there are cells that open up, like almost like tiny satellites, and you can feel the presence of almost everything around you. You sticking with the dragon?
Can I grab more than one?
I don't know, can you? What do you do?
I'm gonna point one hand towards the dragon and one towards the eldritch being and try to pull from both.
Echo, you are attempting a power combination. Would you like to add two more sources?
Wait, two more than the ones that I'm already getting? Wait,
You have ignored safety restrictions and powered up to 250%. Would
okay.
you like to add two more sources?
Hey, Sovereign, I'm not asking for permission. I'm asking for forgiveness later.
Target identified. Wolf Alpha. Would you like to add one more source?
You know what? Let's go for it. And I pull from.
Would you like to identify sources in other realms?
Yes.
Scanning. Scanning. Applicable sources found in Shadowfell, Temporal Realm, Divine Realm, Heaven, Hell, Stoneheart.
You know what? I think I'm gonna get some fighting power from that freaking monk that rocked my shit. If I can.
Target identified. Owen. Target resisting. Would you like to retrieve weapon?
Yes.
Weapon collection beginning. Please stand by for 3 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah, 3D
Well-
printing takes a while. So
That's essentially what it's doing. It's 3D printing from another realm. So
Interesting.
you see the armor holding its hands out, and there is a plasma wave. And as it's doing it, you recognize a very familiar spear. As you then
Oh, boy.
begin to grow slowly in shape to about the same size as the Eldritch Horror, and the armor's nanobots are compensating for this and continuously growing. But this is a process that is leaving you vulnerable. Madam Siren sees what you're doing, and she is just throwing shields on top of you as creature after creature that tries to attack you is blocked by her attacks. And the armor's shield, the armor shields can't help you at all because it's using all of its energy to take the essence of the dragon. You do feel your throat getting hotter, and the armor creates an opening around the mouth. You do feel the dark power of the eldritch creature, and once that starts to take hold, you do hear the armor respond. It's gonna say something akin to risk of mental cognizance at risk, creating a duplicate neural network.
Okay.
Then after that, you basically it's gonna take you about 5 minutes, but you are gonna get all of these creatures' abilities.
Give me 5 minutes to blow up this planet.
Essentially, you're spirit bombing. So that's what's going on with Echo. Please hand it off to somebody. Who would you like to hand it off to? I'm gonna say you either Sovereign or Tay.
I'm gonna pass it on to Tay.
Okay. So Tay, what's up?
Hey, so I ran off by myself to engage these angels. Would you consider that facing danger alone?
Yep.
Okay. Were there innocents harmed in the teleportation of the bank?
No.
Okay. Cool. Great. Good to know. I am running towards this angel that is coming down to talk, I guess. This one that's sort of cut off from the pack to approach me.
All right, so an angel floats down and looks at you and can immediately recognize what you are.
And I'll revert.
And he just looks at you.
We're not supposed to be here.
Yet you're here.
We need to end this quickly. The wolves would like to amend the Scarlet Sacrament.
What right do they have to request such?
Kay doesn't really know anything about the sacrament, correct?
Pretty much.
The Alpha of the Wolves would like to parley.
There is no peace in purgatory.
Well then. At this point, I think Tay would like to I would like to charge up my powers and use burn.
I will allow that, but first, it's about this time that I need you to roll me a directly engage a threat.
Okay. Cool.
There is something in the air that is happening that is causing you to panic.
Roll plus danger.
Mm-hmm. Just let me know if you succeed. It's not going to be a situation where you choose any of the questions.
It's 9 plus 2, so it's an 11.
Okay, so you succeed. You start to crumple as you feel the presence of the spear.
Oh,
You
no.
feel her presence. She is back. And as soon as that wave of despair hits you, a calming, powerful hand reaches and touches you on the shoulder. And you look into the eyes of this angel who's at least 7 foot tall. And he looks down at you.
Whether you're predator or prey is up to your own perception. Choose what you are going to be.
And with that, he takes off into the air to join the rest of the angels who have aligned themselves with Cassie. We have now hit your moment of truth.
Can
There's
I
a
read from the
prickling,
sheet?
tingling fear of your doom that's always been in your head, and it holds you back most of the time. But with the comforting words of the angel and everything that's happening here, you see Cassie embracing their power. You see Sovereign standing taller than ever. And there's something strange going on with Echo, but that's a whole thing.
We don't need to get into that.
It gives you confidence to do anything. After all, what's the worst that can happen?
Do
What's the worst that
anything.
you're doomed? No. So you can do impossible things in this moment. But you do have to mark a doom sign once you're done.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, the angels are heading back into the fray, and you see your friends in the midst of it. Cassie is fighting her father, a fight that has been in the making for some time, and it is as chaotic and dark as you thought it ever would be.
I would like to do the half transformation that I did at the school, where I grow taller with angelic light and gain almost this large golden antler headdress. And from my one hand, I'd like to summon a bow and arrow. And I'd like to take aim and unleash an arrow at Damien.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a unleash your power.
Cool. Great. Awesome. That's plus freak.
Echo's doing some shit over there. I'm gonna just let him do that.
That is 5 and a 4 for a 9 plus 2. That's 12. Or that's an 11.
Okay. So a golden arrow comes and Damien is able to break one hand free just long enough to stop it in midair, but it's still coming towards him, and he's trying to hold off the arrow and Cassie. Cassie, you see this. How would you like to respond?
First, I want to unmute myself. I look up at him and I say, "You, you made a mistake, right? You've only trusted yourself your whole life, and then you finally trusted someone else. Look what's happening now. Get fucked." And I just want to, if I can, I'd like to try and take the spell from him.
I will let you unleash your powers. I am going to give you... Well, you know what? No, I'm not even going to give you a negative of that because he's too busy fitting off the arrow too. Go ahead. Go for it.
Cool. That's plus freak, which I am pretty good at. 6, 7. That is unfortunately only a 7.
Okay, so with a 7,
Mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how
the effect is unstable or temporary. I will let you choose which one happens.
I'm going to go ahead and mark the I'm gonna mark the angry condition.
All right, and I'm going to give you a reason to be angry because in response to what you said, Damien goes, "I don't make mistakes, perhaps miscalculations, but not mistakes. You see, even if you win here, you lose. Don't you get it? You've never been able to see beyond the bigger picture."
That's fine. I have friends to help me see that.
But a little bit less family should you win.
They are my family. The one that matters.
Oh, I'm sure that'll hurt her quite a bit to hear. Who would you like to pass it off to? I'm gonna say I'm gonna say
Well,
actually, I'm just gonna,
Echo's busy, so
yeah. I'm gonna say we give it to Tucker.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let's see what Sovereign's up to.
Charging my tech.
Mana.
So, Tucker, how we feeling? What you up to? The wolves are at your beck and call. They're kind of looking at Sovereign to see who do we fight for? Who do we fight for?
I will say that goodness gravy Miss Maybe. So everything is still like coming at us like this four-way
Yes.
intersection of
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna direct. Oh God, I don't want to get any wolves killed.
Sign of a good alpha.
Shit stacking assholes. Okay. I'm going to say that the wolves are gonna charge after the dragon. I mean, there's no safe path here, right?
No, not really.
You know what? I'm a pit magical animal versus magical animal, and I'll tell the pack to attack the dragon.
Okay. I am actually going to roll something here to see how this plays itself out.
Wonderful. Oh man, Tucker's gonna feel like shit if the werewolves die.
Give me just a second here. I've already got a number in my head to see if okay. So this is to see if they succeed. And this is to see how many are lost.
You can get a 0 on a D10. Just throwing that out there. It's possible.
Okay. So, you give the command, and they all woof, and then they just launch towards the dragon, who begins breathing fire and immediately takes out a good portion of them. But the former alpha grabs a wolf. He's in hybrid form. This is one that's in pure wolf form, and he just lugs it into the sky, and a bunch of other wolves take his notice and do the same, and then they shift in midair to the hybrid form, and they are just clawing and attacking this dragon from all sides, and the dragon is just shooting fire left and right, and is unable to get to the wolves on his back, and then they start to claw and eat through his wings, and you can see that it's having a hard time flying. And it's about this time
Oh boy.
that we hear off in the distance,
Absorption complete. Please use all abilities safely and have a nice day.
you see a dragon being taken down by werewolves, but he's still going hard at the wolves. You see this eldritch monstrosity that's reaching down for Cassie, but's being stopped by Madame Siren, who's just holding up a shield, and it's starting to buckle. Angels are also helping with this shield and fending off demons and vampires. What do you do?
Okay, so Echo is going to engage the Eldritch Horror.
Okay. So tell me what you would like to do to this thing.
There's a lot. There's a lot. So, so is the spear still forming?
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So I am gonna clothesline this freaking eldritch horror.
As soon as you touch him, there's quiet in your mind, and you see yourself walking through a house, and you feel something cold and hard in your hand, and you look down and you see a gun, and then you open the door and you hear, "What are you doing? No, no!" Bang, bang, bang. Now, having absorbed this power, you understand what you just saw. If you didn't absorb the power, you wouldn't know, but you do know. This creature is made up of the malice of man from the beginning of time. This is darkness incarnate.
Oh, good.
That's fun.
That's what I wanted, personally.
Yeah.
And I hit it in the face with a hammer? My bad.
Just a wolf, man.
Cool. That's fun. So what's okay. So I am going to grapple I'm gonna grapple this eldritch being.
Okay, so you touch it again, and this time
yeah.
Your eyes go black, and you hear, "If you do this, we'll be putting millions out of their houses." They should have pulled themselves up by the bootstraps.
And I'm just gonna. If I get out of this, I am going to save as many people as I fucking can. Because I am a motherfucking savior. You may be the malice of man, but I will try to be the hope of man. And I'm gonna just kind of
keep in mind you still have the spear with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab him with the spear, see what happens.
Okay.
Fuck it.
We know what's gonna happen.
Listen, this is Infinity War, and next week is Endgame. So at this point, I mean,
so you stab it,
buttons.
and you see it fall apart. But as it falls apart, each bit of it that falls apart is the silhouette of a person made of pitch blackness. And it just looks like a mountain of people falling down.
And I'm going to Hey, Tay!
Tay's gonna run.
Catch!
Tucker is going to turn and use their bone generation to give Tay a ramp as she's running toward the spear that's being thrown in the air.
Okay. Another thing that you note, the moment that you stab this Eldritch Har, the demons started to scream and cry and retreat.
Cool.
Great.
In fact, the vampires also retreat. And the dragon at this point is just dead.
Dragon got eaten by wolves.
You see, I was gonna do this cool thing.
Can dragons get
before.
infected with lycanthropy?
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say this cool thing before because I thought I was gonna only pull the dragon. I was gonna be all like dragon up, but then I started pulling from other things, and that kind of messed up.
You took a cool moment, and you just fucked it up. So you're running up the ramp and you catch it. What would you like to do?
I'd like to catch it, swing it around. Which threats are still on the field right now?
The vampires are still there. They're beginning to flee. The demons are still there. They're beginning to flee. The dragon is coming crashing down, and it appears the dragon's going to be crashing where Damien and Cass are. So that's the worry there. There's still other creatures that are making their way that haven't gotten there yet. This was the first wave in Purgatory. So, yeah.
And the angels are to be seen?
The angels are still there. They are, at this point, they're giving chase to the demons. They have not stopped wanting to end that feud. So
okay, at least there's that's going on. We've got that going for us, which is nice. I think I'm going to, once I have the spear, I'm going to get between Cassie and her father and put the spear at Damien's throat. Yes, he's very purry. He's very purry.
I am going to need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay.
Check. So roll plus your conditions.
Yep, I only have the one condition right now marked. So I've got that going for me, which is nice, and I want to roll low, right? That's the plan. But that's a 2 and a 3.
5.
Plus...
So that's a 6 total.
That's a 6 total, so that's a success.
So that same thunderous wave that hit Cassie hits you, and in this moment of embracing your doom, you endure it. Just like Cassie. And now Damien is surrounded by darkness and the light.
And I think I've got the spear up and at Damien's throat. You know what this does.
I do. How many people do you feel like killing today?
I only need to kill the one.
Do you know how many people I've tethered myself to? Do you really think if you kill me, it stops with me?
Thing is, you don't care about others.
I don't.
And then I'll take the spear and I'll crack him upside the head with it.
And with that, and Cassie pulling, the spell officially. Oh, did you have something you want to do?
Yeah, I was gonna try and take it from him.
Yeah, okay. Then you officially take the spell.
Cool.
It is now completely in your control, and you see him.
Tell me who did you mean?
Your aunt. Her.
Is that all? You think I didn't know that I would be in combat with you? All of you?
Tell me who.
No. I don't think I will.
Cassie, if anyone can break the tethers, it's you.
She's
Yep.
good. She's
Kinda
not that good.
Kind of busy right now. Oh, damn you. Can I try and activate the gate spell?
You
Not to
can.
create a gate.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's already created. You just are the owner, and you get to choose where it goes.
Yes, I would like to direct it to the Saviors, Siren, the bank employee, basically everyone who came from the other,
Okay. So
from Earth,
you
including Damien.
you activate the spell, and all of you get sucked in, and you find yourself standing in a crater where the bank once was, and you see a line of people just looking at this crater. And then a moment passes, and you hear wailing in the streets as there are the voices of hundreds of people crying and screaming over lost loved ones.
Well, welcome back to Chicago.
Okay. We have a couple things we need to do.
And Damien's just staring with his hands up, laughing.
Did we actually bring Damien with us, or did we leave him in the shadow or in the?
I brought him with.
Oh God.
Am
I'm
I
gonna be
still
honest. I was going to leave him. Then he said some things that I want answers to.
I'm still the same. Am I still the way that I am right now?
Yes.
Cool. Can I grab Damien?
Yes, you can.
Oh shit.
I grab Damien and
as soon as you touch him, your eyes go black. Because keep in mind, you are that eldritch entity as well.
yeah.
You have an attachment to darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it. You feel as he puts the hex on Melody Kalina, Deborah Jackson, Jordan, Bob Green's apartment. Should he die, catastrophe to all you know and all you love. And he sees the moment of recognition in your eyes. Ah, God, I forgot how fun it was to play with children. Do it. All that power. Do it.
I mean, I probably know the answer to this, but through me seeing these hexes, these figments of darkness,
Mhm.
can I see how to break it?
I would say roll me a assess the situation with a -2.
Great, I already have a -2.
God bless.
So guilty.
It's gonna go right. Gonna go great, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Just roll double six.
It's just a
Just
negative
roll double sixes.
one.
It'll be fine.
I mean, it's not a -1. It's a -3 because I have a +1 to superior. That is math. -3. So that's a 9.
It's a success.
This is a success, not the success you need, but I will say this. If every member of the team decides to give a point and tell me how they're assisting you, I will let this be the success that you need it to be.
Okay, we'll crack him upside the head again with a spear.
Do you know how far up you gotta go.
I mean, I didn't.
I can
I
take
think
a
it's like
running
I just kind
jump
of
off of a
grabbed him.
building.
I don't
Oh,
feel like
Cassie
I
will
pulled-
fly
I don't-
Tay up so she
'cause
can
you-
crack him with the spear.
Anita's like, that's easy.
Okay.
You kidding me?
All right. So, okay. And AJ explained it, so he's not all the way up. He's just being grabbed at ground level.
Yeah.
So you can hit him, which will be how you give your +1. How would Cassie like to give her +1?
I will sort of just put a hand on Everett's leg or foot, probably,
Mhm.
and sort of just try and share my my innate understanding of all this magic
more
bullshit.
darkness. More darkness. Give me that more darkness.
Yeah.
And Sovereign.
Sovereign is going to walk over, and Tucker is going to peek through a bit and say, "You still don't get it, do you? We're not going to kill you because you have prizes over our head. We're not going to kill you because of our own self-interest. We're not going to kill you because we're the fucking saviors. And that's not how we do things. Ever."
And then you hear from behind you. Well, they're doing a much better job than we did. And you see Madam Siren just kind of sitting down, letting you all take the lead. And it's at that moment where you're not young heroes anymore. You're not the junior squad. This is the passing of the torch. Echo, being bolstered by your friends and hearing the words of all of them, and especially Cassie, whose touch guides you through the darkness. Cassie's dealt with what you're being overwhelmed with all of her life. And it's that comforting guidance that says, this is deep, but it doesn't have to consume you. And with that moment of clarity, you see the hex. And you realize that the hex is darkness. And then you remember, darkness is yours right now.
I am darkness.
I will allow you to recall the hex with a successful unleash your powers.
All right.
Come on, you freak.
That is a 9.
Technically a
9
success.
is a success.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, runes appear all over your body. You see Damien squirming. No! As you absorb them.
I am darkness. You merely adapted to it.
What?
Warning,
Like this.
corruption level exceeding safety parameters.
Ugh.
Power discharge is imminent.
Echo, you alright?
So Damien's not attached to anyone anymore, right?
No.
Cool. I'm gonna sprout dragon wings, and I'm gonna fly straight up.
Knowing the fuck you aren't, Tucker would like to jump onto the back of that guy. Lost your goddamn mind.
What? Wait, are you flying away with Damien, or are you leaving him behind?
No, I still got Damien in my hand. I'm planning
Okay,
on doing
I'm
something.
following you then.
Power discharge is imminent.
And okay, how do I want to go about this?
Everett, what are you doing?
Estimated discharge is 30 kilometers. Chances of survival 0.3%. Beginning Protocol Phoenix.
So I'm just gonna be like, oh wow, I didn't mean to grab you. And as I'm flying up, just gonna be like, Cassie, here's your dad. And just just drop him and just keep flying to get out of the radius of the city.
You fly. I will say, go ahead and roll me a. Roll me a wield your powers check.
Ooh, what role is that?
Those are adult moves.
That's an
right
adult
there,
move.
Kids.
What?
That is plus freak.
It essentially cuts out the 7 to 9 like misfire chance. Misfire.
Okay.
To simplify it.
That is a 10.
You fly up well beyond the range of anybody in the city. Are any of you still trying to give chase?
Oh, I'm still on. I'm like claws
you're-
into the armor, like
Okay, so you're
climbing
still
up towards his head. Yeah.
okay.
And
I'm massive. Do I feel Tucker climbing me?
like dug into the shoulder, I'll go, gotta be honest here, E. Don't see what the plan is.
There's a lot of discharge about to happen, and you probably should get off.
No.
Tucker, there's like some weird Phoenix shit about to happen. If something goes wrong, they need you.
Power discharge is imminent.
And I'm asking for forgiveness. And I'm gonna grab Tucker.
While Tucker's in the fist, the 4 sovereign has dropped, and Tucker is looking straight at you and says, "You find me. You hear me?
I'll find you." And just gonna drop Tucker.
That was nice. Discharge initiating.
Roll me a take a powerful blow at -2.
Okay, question. I mean,
And also, what labels do you have right now?
I have guilty and insecure.
We're gonna remove guilty.
Would you also consider this foolhardy action without talking to the team?
Yep.
Then that clears insecure as well.
There we go.
Yay. So, okay. So I'm rolling and then I'm minusing 2. That.
Don't say it out loud.
Okay.
DM me in the chat.
Oh no.
Okay. And so the camera pans and we see Tucker falling. And Tucker, as you fall, you see the gargantuan shape of your friend collapse in on itself and then explode in black flames that move aside all of the clouds of Chicago. And you see an empty suit falling. And that's where we're going to end our episode for today.
What?
The smoke in the air spells Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, it would too.
So look forward to the next
I will-
episode where we
The
get a-
last one.
the last
I will have
episode.
you know that Tucker's plan was to use his power absorption to try and absorb the discharge. That was the plan, but he's trusting Echo. And if you don't think that Tucker will find your ghost and fight you out of spite in the afterlife, you're
Got another
Hey,
coming.
Solomon tried to ghost me before, and I freaking grabbed his neck. So
So that's our
That's-
episode for today, everybody. How we feeling?
You know how we're feeling.
Yeah.
have fun
Asking
next
is
week.
just a cruel
I won't be
joke.
here.
Vibing, healthy and thriving. You know.
Oh.
I mean,
gosh.
in all honesty, Second City Saviors continues to be one of the best TTRPG shows on Twitch. I mean, if we're just calling a spade, like
I'm feeling bad, no, I'm very bad. No, you should. Do you see how heroic the team was?
I was.
Each one of them had a
Also-
moment that was just like, damn.
I gotta get with
We had some combo moves. I threw Tay a spear. Tay and Cassie were like going up against Damien. I threw Tucker back to the ground.
Damien has been defeated.
He's
I didn't
also
see-
falling.
I caught him.
So-
annoyed.
We're gonna do a poll for MVP, and we're gonna
Yes.
do our
Oh,
session
right.
moves.
That.
That's a whole
Who
thing
the
we
fuck
need
is
to
gonna
do.
win that one? I don't
So,
know. I don't even
I'll
know.
have
Fuck, I have to vote for that too.
I'm gonna do a 10-minute duration on this poll, while we discuss our finishing moves. So the poll is now live. Y'all can vote for the MVP of this episode. And
Yes.
We'll do our closing moves.
Yeah, and please, to you guys, go ahead and send me who your MVP is. So yeah, it's time to do end of session moves. So we'll start with you, Tay, as you're to my right, or you, Anita, as you're to my right.
It's
Do you
okay.
feel that you grew-
Apparently, people don't recognize me when I'm wearing a wig, so it's okay.
Yeah.
to do my Tay.
Do you feel that you grew closer to the team, grew into your own image of yourself, or grew away from the team?
I think I grew closer to the team this episode. I felt more involved. Echo threw me a spear. Oh god. I now have the spear.
You do.
So Echo made me feel welcome. Echo gets influence, and even though Echo is now
Too bad
dead,
he's dead.
yeah. But hey, that
Well.
ghost is going to influence me for the rest of my existence. And haunt me, probably. I'm going to mark potential for that as well. I have a choice to make here as Tay as well. Did I make progress in defeating my nemesis? I now have the spear. I'm going to say that answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that
I'll
I
give
can
you
mark
that.
potential. Which means that I need 2 more potential. So here's the deal with Tay right now. I am at 4 doom signs
Mm-hmm.
out
I'm
of
aware.
5.
Yeah. And we
For the-
still have an episode to go.
Yeah, and but here's the thing: is if I get 2 more potential, I can take a move that can make me confront my doom on my own terms.
Well, looks like you're getting close to the bit there.
So yeah, that's me.
All right, next we've got D. D, how you feeling?
Well, I also marked 5 potential after my fist fight with Tucker.
Mhm.
And since I've unlocked my moment of truth, and considering the conversation I had with Sovereign, I'm going to use those 5 potential to change playbooks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a conversation for just me and Noir. I felt like I mean, I grew closer to the team. I mean, come on, we had our fucking Avengers in New York team up moment. Like that's as close as you can get, honestly. In
We
particular,
just need to circle up.
I would say that mean, yeah, not to be a mirror here, but I would say probably Echo with that bit at the end.
That was very cinematic.
So Echo, I believe, already has influence over Tucker.
Yeah.
So I will shift up your. Does he change my labels or do I change his?
You changed his.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm going to shift down Superior and shift up Savior.
I'm already at a +3 for Savior. I don't know.
Sorry, I had that wrong.
He changes my levels?
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay. I'm gonna shift up Savior for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to shift down Superior.
Okie doke. Sounds good.
I think we've finally done it. I think we've burned our chat out of cryptocurrency because right now there is nobody who is doing extra votes and trying to tie
There's
it.
only 12 votes?
They are behaving right now.
I do have 24,000 banked.
But those
But
are
I
for
have
Banes
to-
for Pale Cold Sun.
I have to save that for Vampire Banes.
Animal.
Vampire Base.
Absolute monster. Like fucking clockwork at the start of every episode. Red White RP has redeemed a Bane in chat.
Can I remind you all something to make chat feel a little bit better?
Yeah.
Echo hasn't cashed in his boon yet.
Oh yeah. I don't know what
There was also like Echo might just be an AI now.
AJ's like, yeah, I'm gonna carry it over to my new character. I'm just gonna, he comes from a real rich neighborhood with that book.
Because like the suit
Real
did
rich.
like back up your brain basically.
I'm assuming that has something to do with Phoenix Protocol. I'm hoping. Tucker will learn magic.
The suit made an
to
Echo.
Resurrect Echo and slapbox him. Like,
Listen, part 1 of being a Phoenix, you explode. Part 2, you come back. So
not wrong.
Can I be nice and give you all an after credit scene?
Oh god.
Sure.
I mean, we're still waiting for the poll to finish up.
We also need these two to do their
Yes.
finishing moves.
yes.
All right. So, let's move on to Rowan. Let me get how you feeling at the end of the episode. You feel you grew closer, further away? What's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on that train and say that Cassie definitely grew closer to the team. And see, I did have a debate in my head between grew close to the team and grew into your own image of yourself, because a big part of Cassie's journey this episode was ultimately rejecting Damien. But the only reason that she does that is because of these folks here. So yeah, fuck him. Big hearts to all of y'all. And I'm gonna throw influence over to Tay, who already has influence over me.
So I get to shift your labels.
Yes.
Cassie, I am going to shift Cassie's Savior up.
Aw. Up to
and
0.
I am going to shift Cassie's Superior down.
All right. Yeah.
Yes,
Tay.
Bill, it's almost like we are Second City saviors.
Saviors.
If I get 10 people to type Echo in the chat, that'll unlock the after credit scene.
Wait.
So
Why
1,
why
2,
not at
3,
me?
4, 5, 5, 6, 7.
I didn't account for the cast.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
cast
I was
doesn't
cheating,
count.
motherfucker.
The cast
I was
don't count.
cheating,
How
motherfucker.
dare y'all? No,
I
the
was
cast
watching
don't
that
count.
like,
1,
Hey,
2.
hey, chat. I need you to go make some alt accounts right now.
All right, and Echo, since you're the topic of conversation, let's get your after show moves. What's
No, I
up?
feel like I grew away from the dream. I don't know. I feel kind
Yeah,
of
that's-
detached.
Well, definitely detached from this existence because you're dead.
This mortal coil.
Yeah, detached from life.
Only 6 echoes in chat. Cast don't count.
No. I mean, come on. I grew closer to the team. Like, freaking, obviously. And it's man, it's tough. It's tough because it's like Tucker really like tried to snap me out of it, and then also try to save me at the end. But also Cassie growing into herself, like inspired Echo to be like, all right, I gotta get into the suit and then do some shit real quick. Fudge. I am gonna say, I'm gonna say Tucker. Tucker is Echo's like longest companion out of the group, and he will find him. He will find him. So I think you get to shift my labels because I'm pretty sure you already have influence over me.
You're gonna tick your mundane down and your savior up.
Savior is at max.
Right, we discussed that. Your superior is going to go up.
Okay. Okay.
Nice. It's at 69.
And
That's
then,
all it took to distract the chat from
Nice.
the after credit scene.
Give me that scene, Noir.
We did the after credit scene because Echo was at 69% and it's nice and you're
No.
feeling like being nice.
No.
But you're feeling pretty nice.
No.
Nice.
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 Yes.
Hey, Noir.
Yeah, what's up?
Chicago pizza. It's pretty
Yeah.
okay. It's pretty
No,
okay.
you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that.
I will retract my statement of Chicago pizza is terrible.
Chicago
Because
deep dish is
that-
better than New York pizza. That's what I want to hear you say in front of all these people. Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Hold on. Let me just Chicago deep dish pizza is so much better than New York pizza.
I know you acted, but I want that clipped. And
I want that clipped.
I want that clipped and posted everywhere.
It's on the internet forever.
So, the camera zooms in on the suit that Echo was wearing, the suit of crimson, falling from the sky. There's a trail of smoke behind it. Inside is just a burnt husk as the nanobites come back to Echo's normal size. And we're able to hear the suit say, organic material has died, beginning burning, and jets of fire shoot off into the suit, disintegrating any organic material left inside. And then the suit comes alive. It says,
Organic printing beginning.
and that's where we leave off.
Everett's going to literally be an echo of his former self.
And we're gonna go on. Yeah, Echo is the MVP from the chat.
Yes, he's also the MVP from the players.
I mean, who else could you pick? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Just to break it down, Kelsey, you can go back and watch the scene, but you did ask. So, the suit burnt out the remains of Echo, and now is beginning to print organic material. It is 3D printing a new body for Echo.
So we're gonna go on a raid.
Should we do outros?
Oh yeah, outros, that's a thing. My brain's kind of burnt out right now. A lot happened. Noir, why don't you
Yes.
start us off?
Hey, hello everybody. I'm your GM. You can find me on the internet at The Noir Enigma. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram as The Noir Enigma. You can find me on TikTok by just dropping the. Let's see. I've got a little bit going on, you could say. Tomorrow, you can find me over on Black Cats Gaming, where we have a campaign called Hex Protocol. It is using the spy game system, and I'm playing with the creator, Sam Levy. So please come check us out on Black Cat Gaming. Then in the evening, you can find me over on TPK Roleplay, where we have our Curse of Strahd game going. On Thursday, you can find me over on Undead Gaming for Entanglement, a Expanse TTRPG that we're playing. And we're supported by Ronin Gaming, the creators of the makers of the game, so that's cool. Friday, you can catch me over on Chromatic Chimera for Bloody Portrait. Saturday morning, you can find me right here on Critical Misses for Morning Ritual. Our guest this week is
Justice Armin.
Woo! On Sunday, you can find me over on Cobalt Press, where I am GMing Cobalt Press's Into the Southlands. They just began their Kickstarter for they just finished their Southlands Kickstarter, and they got a new one going. I highly recommend you keep an eye on that and back it. Who knows? Might see your boy involved in that pretty soon. Who knows? On Monday mornings, you can check me out on Roll20's Twitch channel. I am the producer, and I'm in Kids on Bikes. We just had our session 0. It was very interesting. I'm playing somebody whose name includes Thad and Chad, so it's going to be a good time. And then on Tuesdays, of course, you can catch me over on LFM Network for Degrees of Madness. It's me, the team from Perception Studio, and Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu plus puppets. What could be better? That's me in a nutshell. I've got some so sorry. I've got some other stuff coming. This Sunday, you can catch me over on HorrorCon, where I am GMing an end of days game. So find me over on the virtual HorrorCon 2021. And that should be a good time. I've never played End of Days before, but it's a game that literally has time travel in the mechanics, so I had to get in on it. Let's see. I know there's something else, but we'll worry about it later. That's me.
That means it's me. Hi, I'm Anita or Panita or Critical Misses, and this is where you can find me most days. We are doing our casting and pitches we're accepting for the next season of shows. So if you are interested in running a game on the channel, please hit D up with any ideas that you have, and she'll take care of the casting, and we'll all go through and approve it. But yeah, you can find me here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and behind the scenes on Fridays. Saturdays for Morning Ritual. Sundays over on Cobalt Press's channel for Into the Southlands. And I'll also be over on Nora's channel for Kingsguard when we start that back up. And a couple other things down the pipe that I really can't talk about yet. Hey, that's me. D, what you do?
Hi, I'm D. I am a streamer, voice actor, musician, professional GM with the Emerald City Game Masters Guild. I also play Julian in Crimson Spires, a Woodsy Studio visual novel that's available on Steam. You can also contact me through Twitter or my email address if you want to commission me to do any voice work for any of your TTRPG projects. If you have a trailer or anything like that that you would like to get my voice on, then we can talk some numbers if you hit me up. On Mondays, you can find me over on Weave the Tale, where I play Anati Rossford, who is a wonderful Ajay witch in the Great American Witch game. On Tuesdays, obviously, you can find me here for Second City Saviors, the last episode, the finale. Everybody needs to be here next week for that. On Wednesdays, you can catch me here where I DM a game of Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition called Under the Pale Cold Sun with a bunch of lovely, lovely vampires. On Thursdays, you can also catch me here for Kaleidoscope's Sentai Cypher game, which is a delightful bunch of Power Ranger fun. On Fridays, you can catch me over on the Chaotic Creations channel, where I play a lovely, totally normal character by the name of Maltion in the campaign Hidden Magics, which is a D&D 5th edition game. On Saturdays, starting in March, first Saturday in March, you can catch me over on Super Dylan's channel, where I will be running a sponsored game of the City of Mists. And you can find out why I've been lugging this guy around for so long. On Sundays, I try to sleep and then don't. And somewhere in there, I'm also going to start streaming on my channel again. So, fuck with your boy.
And we'll go down to AJ. Yeah, AJ. We'll do clockwise.
Hi, I'm AJ, also known as Hoosha Kid. You can find me on the 3Ts of social media, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok as Hoosha_Kid. I am a part of a production for an anthology film series with elements of magical realism and Filipino culture called Witness to a Devouring Monster. We are POC and a woman-led team. We are about a third funded for our project, and you guys can still help out by going to my bite size in my bio and my Twitter. On Tuesdays, you can find me I don't know. Am I going to be here next week? Who knows? But you can definitely find me here on Thursday for the Kaleidoscope's Power Rangers Sentai Cypher game, playing Dai Ocelot, your lovable dumb himbo Wendigo. You can also find me on Hidden Magics alongside D on the Chaotic Creations Twitch channel, coming soon on Fridays or Saturdays. I don't know. When did we say?
Premieres this week. This Friday.
This week. Oh, yeah. This week, Friday. And you can see me play Keon, your lovable bugbear fighter. There's nothing mysterious going on with him at all. No.
That sounds like a bunch of malarkey.
What? I'm your lovable Keon who likes to collect weapons and stab people. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He'll do it from 15 feet away, too. He got them long arms.
Boy got reach.
I got reach.
Boy got reach.
You can also find me first Wednesday of every month on Misty Mountain Legends playing Dolph Fitzgerald, your cool bro cleric. I was about to say bard. I'm not a bard. I'm a cleric / warlock. Yeah. In Fallon Friends. And I think that is all the things that I'm in currently.
And last but not least, that leaves us with Rowan.
Thank you for joining us, lovely people. I have been Rowan and sometimes Cassie. You can catch me every other Monday over on Everybody Crits for X Millennials, an AU X-Men Mutants and Masterminds game where I play Marcus Masters, aka Radiant, All-American Boy / Lightbulb. I will be here tomorrow at 8 Eastern for Under the Pale Cold Sun, where I get to play Fiorentino de Calza, our resident Toreador, who's having some heart trouble. You can find me on Twitter and TikTok as @RedWhiteRP. And I did just today, I started Ko-fi. So you can check that out. I have commission things on there for writing. Yay. Please give me money to write things for you.
And that is pretty much it. We're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna raid into Bree. Burrito's online.
Yay!
So we're gonna go say hi to Bree. We're gonna go spread some love over in that direction. And we will see you all again on the next issue. Bye, everybody.
See you, saviors.
Bye.
Bye.